Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Slow Stitch with Rita. I'm going to just lay out this pouch, another one that I'm making for my sister's granddaughters, I should say. So this is what the fabric is, and I just love it, but I wanted to embellish it, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. So that's why I thought I would just play around here and see. So my sister bought these doilies, these flower baskets for me. I guess it goes that way. They are so cute. And the way that, I think maybe it goes this way. And I think she wanted me to use this on one of the designs. But I also have a smaller one here, which I think I am going to use the smaller one on this, like here. Okay, and then, so this will all get tacked down. Well, not yet. First I'm going to put, because now I can't really see the flowers, and you know, the flowers on the actual pattern. So I fussy cut out some flowers from the rest of the fabrics, and I thought I would just pop these underneath to make the bouquet a little bit larger. And I don't know what order, it doesn't really matter, just want to make them, I may, change these around as I go. Okay, so I have this one. I kind of liked it over here so that it would fall like it's, falling out of the basket somewhat. But I don't have one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put some, I don't really need to cover that one because it's already there. That was my, and this one looks like it should be coming out of this side. Okay, so see, that kind of, brings it to life, I think. I feel like maybe I need, I wonder if I should cut these in half and stick one over here. I wish I had another flower. Let's see. Cut something else out, but you end up cutting into the, well, I've got this one. I could put another one right there. There's two alike. There's four. That would be four altogether. Or another one of these might look good. Let me see if I can find that one. I hate to cut out in the middle of these, so I've already done that here. Trying to cut around them so they're not, well, this one might look nice up there. Let me get my scissors. I'll try this one. So I hope everybody's having a nice weekend, and now the end of the week, and back to Monday we go. It seems like it just flies by, doesn't it? I feel like I'm running out of time all the time. You would think, being retired, and I could just sit and sew all day, which is kind of what I don't sit and sew all day, but I work on my journals, and it takes time for me to get the design down that I want sometimes. it was a journal, I would be inking the edges. If this was a piece of paper. All right, so let's see. I don't want it up too high. Can you see that? I think that looks good. It kind of balances. You know, I could put, no, I'm not going to do that because I have another thought for those. This to be underneath, this to be on top. I could add something else if I decide to, but you know, this side is pretty much done. I just added some leaves right here. Okay, and then in the basket, I was testing out different things to weave in and out of here. So like I have this seam binding that's kind of a cream color. I have this lace trim, and I don't want to put it on all of them, and I don't know if I want them on any of them. I just feel like it might be too much. At least I would do every other. So then I found this is vintage. This was 29 cents for 9 feet of satin ribbon. So I don't know when that would have been, but it's a little too, I thought it would work because it's blue, but it doesn't. It's just, there's more green blue than there is blue in here. I could try to dye this with coffee and see if it turned more of a green blue. I might try that. And then I had, where's my, I have this vintage, very vintage lace. And I could delicately, you know, put this in, but I think I'll lose it. So if anything, I think I'm just going to use this lace. So what I'll do is weave in, let me see if I can weave in something really quick. Where's my safety pin at? And then the other thing is I don't like it coming out. I want it to come out. I want it to go under and over because I want the ends of the lace to be underneath, but that's not going to work out evidently. And it might help if I had them go in the right direction. But I don't know. I'm going to drink them. Sorry, it took a while for the water to get to the top of the cup. So, that one needs to be done. I don't know if I want to cut these because then if I, well, you know what, if I cut these, they will always go on a journal, on a pocket or anything. So I'm not worried. I think this is Hobby Lobby through anyway. All right, so if I skip that and do that one, then I wouldn't do that top, I guess. I guess I could maybe fold this under. I just wish it came out more even. Okay, so what do you guys think? I kind of think it just takes away from the whole design. I think. So I think I'll skip that. I don't think I like it. Unless I come up with something else. I just kind of like it where somebody did all that work. Okay, so then I had, oh, here's another leaf, flower leaf. Yep. My daughter was here yesterday and she said there's a big spot there open where there's no flower in there. So maybe that would work. I can just tack that in there. Okay, so then I thought I would put buttons on these little flowers. So I pulled out these big pink buttons. And at first I thought, oh, these are kind of cute. Let's do that. But then I thought, nah. For one, they're not the right pink. I'd have to go paint them or something. And then I thought, well, maybe I could use a variety of pinks. That I just have in my little box of pink stuff. This one's way too big, but look at how cute that vintage button is. Oh, and there's another one. And so then I thought, well, no, those are all like too tiny. They don't, I don't know, they just don't go. Then I tried blue, and that was definitely a no. So I pulled out some vintage blues, and they do pop, but I don't care for those. So then I went and made some yo-yos. A fabric that matched this color here. So I decided to put these yo-yos on here, I think, unless I change my mind. These are a little lighter, but the other one, they're all different fabrics, so it's not the same. But I think that I like those the best. And maybe I could put a bead in these centers, but I don't think it takes away from the actual doily. So then I wanted something here other than that other lace, which I was going to put both of these. What did I do with it? I cut out that ribbon out of this design here. This is a better picture of it here. So I backed it with some fusible. The one you get at Dollar Tree, and actually it works pretty good. So I'm going to put this, oops, wait a minute. Thought I had a longer tail here at the bottom, but I guess not. So I think I'm going to just put that on there like that. I need to make it more center. I don't know. But I think that pretty much sums it up. I can't think of anything else that I was planning to pin on this. I do need to do something on this side, but to me, just a piece of lace going across here is enough to accent it, or a doily or something. No, not that one. Those are the ones I got all on sale for practically nothing. What's this? This is like one of those half doilies. See, I like the contrast of the dark and the, but that's just a little too big. Let's see what this one looks like. That could work. It's pretty close to that. I'm gonna have to go scout out some more doilies. You don't realize how many you're using up. This is a really pretty one. But that one's kind of big. It, you know, would take up the whole back, which would be fine, but I don't know. Alrighty, so another flower. Oh, I cut that one. Weird. So let's see how much time I put on here. Wow, 15 minutes and I'm done. Okay, so what I need to do is open this up. Now I marked it here and I marked it here. That's where the seam is going to be. And this is how far I can go with my design. So just gotta open this without too much of it moving. So I don't know, I was gonna take it all off and come back and put it back in again, but you know, so I could stitch around all the flowers. And then that's when I was trying to decide, do I want to do a you know, some thread painting or satin stitch or something, but I don't know, I'm just not very good at that, and I don't have any good ribbon to stitch with. I need to get online and buy some. What I have is like yellow and bright green, so those don't work. We could stitch with lace. I suppose you could, right? I don't know. All right, let me get some pins, and I think I'm just gonna do this. I might be able to sew a little bit, but I'm gonna put these off, so I know they go there. And I'm gonna put a safety pin through here to keep this together. Let's see if I want to put this underneath this. I guess I'll just put it all underneath and not worry about it overlap. All right, now just set that to the side. Here's another little pocket I made, jewelry pocket. And I was going to put some of this, was it this trim? I don't have enough of that piece. I think I was going to use this little tiny stuff to put around the edge of this. I just felt like it needed a little something, but I don't know. It's just a little keepsake pocket, so I love that red button. And then my seam binding matched that perfectly. That was unusual. Okay. See, that's not, it's hard to tell which is needs to be pinned and what doesn't. I don't know if I should use safety pins or these. I hate getting stabbed. There. I don't mean to be quiet, but nothing much has been happening here. Just doing some work on a house that I'm selling, and no fun. Okay, I think these are all okay. I mean, give or take, you know, 1/4 of an inch or something. It's not going to make a difference. These nails are ridiculous. I have to find somebody else to do my nails. They started off good, but now they're not. I don't know. They seem like they were in a really big hurry, and it makes you kind of, you know, like they don't do as good of a job, let's put it that way. And I'm just a little old lady. So all right, so I think that's all stuck down. I put a little magnet on top of that, so when I take the pins out, I can just throw them at it. Okay. So I just really need to tack all these stitches down. I don't know if I just want to I guess go around them all and just catch them. I just would like to do that small. These needles, for the thickness of the thread, unless I use just a regular thread and not like a number 5 or 8 or whatever it is. I like that needle. Let me see if I have my I'm looking to see if I have a color that I could use to outline. It's kind of hard to tell. That one's like a little too light. That's not bad. I don't know if I should use a color. I'd rather use it in stitching maybe. This little case thing I use is, I got it at the, I don't know, one of those little cheapo stores. But it had a lid on it and all these little compartments, but the lid doesn't fit. But that's okay, because I mean, I can still set this on top and it keeps it from getting dust on it, most of it. Most of the time I don't put it on there. Oh, let me see, maybe there's a thread in here I can use. I could use this. This stuff. This is from Hobby Lobby, Sewology, heavy duty thread. It doesn't have a weight on it though, but it looks like almost like a pearl cotton. This is just a regular 50 weight. That is kind of, that's Orphill. That yellow is kind of pretty. It's so hard to decide. Thought I lost my needle already. I wanted to, yeah, I don't think this one comes out. No, it's hollow in the middle. So it doesn't have a case. Actually, I think that yellow looks nice. We'll try it and see. Oh, come on. Wants to split. Looks like it's just like a 2-ply. Okay. I have a maintenance guy coming out today because all my breakers, well, on one side of my kitchen went out, and so I can't plug in the coffee maker, air fryer, all that stuff is not working. So I hope he gets here today, because I had to take the things down to the laundry room just to plug it in. All right, so I guess I'll just do this stitch where I go back and forth like that. Oops, should have penned that better. I need another pen. They're all magnetized together. Okay. I really want to make these stitches tiny. These glasses aren't the best for this. So I just go to the inside and then back out. Keeps falling. Oh, my safety pins. Back out to the outside, come up on the outside of the design, and then stitch into the design a little stitch, go back out, back in, go out again. I can never make my stitches all the same. Years ago I could, but not anymore. And I never find one of those magnifying glasses that I know a lot of people, well, I know a lot in cross stitch you know, because I do a lot of cross stitch too. And I try to do it on linen if I can, or a small thread count, because I don't know, I think it looks more realistic when it's small than cutesy. If you're doing a Christmas project or something and you just want a cutesy little ornament or something, then that's fine. But if you're doing a really amazing looking Christmas theme, you want to use something smaller. And it doesn't have to be linen. I don't know why I'm talking about cross stitch, but if you're a cross stitcher, you can use an even weave that'll give you that same effect, a more delicate looking piece. But it's harder to stitch on it, especially the linen. You have to count, you know, over these threads that are almost invisible, and they're not consistent in the size of the thread. You know, linen has maybe one thread larger than another. And I think also probably depends on where you purchase the linen. Like if you're getting linen, Belfast linen, or you're getting an Irish linen, or what's one of the other ones? I don't know. All those countries make linen. So, and it's expensive now. Wish I could do something a little more exciting than this, but we all have to start at the top. We have to start at the beginning, I should say. Oops, I didn't give myself very much. A lot of people, including myself, I don't necessarily watch the video. I'm stitching while I'm listening, and then I look up when I want to see the progress that the person has done, or if they're doing something that I've not done and wanted to try it, then I will watch them. Like I watched, it wasn't a slow stitch, I think it was just a regular, like one of those quickie reel videos, and they were doing embroidery with a blanket stitch around these flowers, and I'm like, that's how they get those, because I always thought it was satin stitch, but it's almost like it's a blanket stitch they do. I don't know if this would work, because this would be more vertical. Like if I wanted to do a blanket stitch. I mean, that would be one big long blanket stitch. So the flowers she was doing were more, you know, cutesy like that. But I could try a blanket stitch here, from here to here, and then I don't know. Let's see if I can even remember how to do a blanket stitch. What color was that I found? I think it was this one. Okay, so where was I going to do that? On this one. I have to do it on this one because it's stitched down now. Okay. So this part in here is all dark. So, I don't know. I have to worry about these threads too, because I got these online and I don't know if when I run out, if I'll be able to get them again. Possibly, but I don't even know the name. It says Blue Bonnet, whatever that is. Blue Bonnet number 8. Oh my goodness, come on. I do have a needle threader, but I don't know where it is. Right here, it's not handy. Here we go. All right, so how do we do this? So I kind of want to do like, this is the darkest here. Let me see here. If I go, I'm going to start up here at the top of the line. So I'm going to go this way. Come up. I had thought I had a knot on there. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I got that other knot. Sorry. Just make a bigger knot here. I'll see if it goes through. If it doesn't, I'll have to rethread it and take that thread out, or that knot. Okay, I was right here, and I'm going to come up at the bottom. Oh, it stopped right there. Oh, I wanted to come up at the top. It's starting a blanket stitch is not fun. I don't know what it is, but I always do it wrong. All right, so now just go up here and start at the top of this stitch. And then we'll come down to this edge here and back up. Down at this edge. Now the closer you put the blanket stitch, better of a satin looking stitch you're going to get. So that might take me some practice because I'm not used to that. But okay, I think I'm just going to stop that there. Okay, can you see that, you guys? The little blanket stitch. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to an area. I'm just going to jump across. This is another area that's pretty dark. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I know it. Darn. So I would love to go on a retreat in Australia with Corrine and Rachel and Christine and all of them. But living in the United States, I don't think that's going to happen. Just too expensive to travel. But then Corrine's coming to the United States, and I hope she finds all that she expects here. I'm sure she knows what kind of things we have. But I don't know. I just I used to buy most of my fabric from Australia. When later on, when I used to do a lot of hand quilting, because I like the Liberties, and they're not Australia, but they have fabrics like that there, and I get them from Jen Kingwell or Sue Daly. Yeah, it was just, I couldn't wait to make another quilt by Jen Kingwell as soon as she come out with another pattern. And her patterns were so difficult. Because she didn't make patterns. That wasn't what she did. She made quilts. And then everybody said, why don't you do a pattern for that? So she started to. All right, so I think I'm going to just stop right there. I don't know if this is the right way to do this or not, but it's okay, as long as it looks fine. Okay, now we have a little bit of that color there, so I could just do maybe 3 French knots right there. I mean, just to give it a little bit of the color there. I'm just going to go around 2 times. And that will sort of fill in that color. Have to get one without a knot. Another thread. Okay. And I just like 3 knots. I don't like 2. 1 or 3 or more. Okay, now we're going over here to this section. So I feel like I'm not getting them. This is a pretty small area. So it's sort of hard to but I do like that you get that feeling of a satin type stitch, but you have a little bit of a border around it. Oh my gosh, I should have taken the knot out in the first place. I think this is going to take me quite a while to do all of these. All right, so here is just a line. So let's do, let me see if I can just do like a stem stitch, or I'm just going to go back up at the end of the stitch, not to the middle of it. So I don't know if this is what they call this. One more stitch. I'm just going to go straight down. Okay, so it looks okay. I mean, it gives it dimension, that's for sure. So I think on the curved parts, I can do that type of stitching. I don't know. I'll just keep working at it, but I'll do the same to this one and this one so that they're, you know, matched up. And do my nickered knot, which I learned from Sue Daly. The best knot I've ever done. So easy. All right, so I'd like to try longer ones. These aren't even going to probably show. Let's see, where can I do? You know, so a lot of this might not show, but I want to get them all nice and tacked down. I guess I probably shouldn't do the stitching until I get this all tacked down, because who knows what's going to show. So that is going to show there. Yeah, so what I probably should do is get all my flowers tacked in. I just don't like this unraveling, and I cut these with these scissors. I mean, I don't mind a little bit, but all right, guys, I don't know how long it's been, but I think it's been long enough today, and I will try to work on this and show you as we go along the progress. That's too high, I think. It's supposed to come over here like that. Something like that. And comment if you wanted to tell me anything that, you know, I would know before I get too heavy into working on this. And what you guys think as far as color, coloring in these. This is too high. Let's bring that all down. I think it's going to be really cute. I really like it. It's so much fun to watch it change, you know, from just a flat piece of fabric to dimension. I can't get over that. So, all right, guys. Well, like I said, I will be back and next Sunday. I wish I could be here every day, but I've got those other, whoops. I don't know how many times I've done this. for some reason, I have a habit of folding up things. Like, okay, I'm going to fold it up. And I guess because I don't want to lose all the stuff. But, so we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye.